Last night we had two giant storm cells converge on us. Probably the heaviest rain I've seen since we've lived here over the last 5 years. You really can't tell from the video, but our property has a 14-degree slope going west to east, making its way to the Bama, Bacardi, and San Pedro rivers. And as you can tell, looking, gotta be careful where I step or I'll sink. You can see the path of the river through the place last night. Basically wiped it clean. We probably had 6 inches of standing water rushing through. Flooded the shed. That shed is going to move. My eventual plan is to extend that sidewalk out here and then run along the side of the shop. That's a long-term project. You can see I'm staged for that, but that's going to be a while. But yeah, we had water running into and through the shed, and this is all mud, and it just kept going straight on east. Well, anyway, yesterday, before the monsoon storm hit, Nancy and I took a trip to Tucson. If you recall, here a week or so ago in a video, I mentioned one of our club members had passed away, and the family was cleaning up the property, and getting rid of stuff. Invited Power from the Past, our tractor club, to come look at things. Actually, I'm going to leave that open. Let it air out a little bit. To come, look and assess and buy things. And I said, I am going back. Well, we went back yesterday. Took the truck. And, yeah. So let me unload this truck, straighten up the workbench a little bit, and I will bring you back, and we'll just have a little reveal. So this is all Nancy's stuff. She says she threw a couple of things in here for me as well, but this is primarily all her stuff. And, of course, at first glance, this is just a couple of buckets of scrap metal. Well, to a fabulous artist like my wife with an abstract eye for shapes, this is treasure. She will utilize all of this in creating signs and other metal art in and about her work as an artist. So, yeah. Now, these wrenches right on top, these are old Ford wrenches. I think we got a Ford logo on here somewhere. Yeah. Ford USA. Got the wrench number. Anyway, because of the offset shape of these wrenches, these are going to be door handles on Nancy's screenhouse project. So, yeah. Those will work nicely for that. I'm not going to bore you with going through every item on this in this bucket, but I'll just show a couple of highlighted pieces. This is a piece of bronze or brass pipe, probably brass, and that's an old input shaft out of something. Oh, there's fishing pole holders and things like that. This is a rigid. I can't remember the specific name for this little pipe wrench. It's it's something to reach into a tight place with, and I can't remember the exact name of it. But anyway, you can tell me in the comments if you're a plumber and you know. More wrenches. That'd make a nice door handle also. Nice offset to it. Cute little pipe wrench. Unfortunately, the handle's worse for wear, but that's all right. Make excellent artwork. There's hammers and, all kinds of stuff. Oh, yeah, I think this is supposed to be mine. we'll see. We'll see if she'll give it up. Flaring tool, you get the idea. This bucket is just more pipe wrenches. This bucket is just full of all kinds of really cool stuff. Ignition parts. I think that's going to be mine because you never know. A rare ignition piece. Now this is cool. This screwdriver, this handle is not wood. That's octagon solid steel. That is a real cool piece there. I've never seen one like that before, and I don't see a maker's mark anywhere on it, so we'll just, if I discover what it is, I'll let you know. Anyway, ooh, thank you, Nancy. I needed another pair of these. These look like no-name imports. Yeah, I've got a Taiwan deal on there, so, yeah. Anyway. So much for that. This could be a vintage radiator cap. Oh my God. Arco, if you're watching, that's the International Harvester logo. So, man, oh man, and it's perfect. That is mine. Sorry, Nancy. Got to save the IH stuff. All right, so, next up. I got a nice chunk of steel. This is 11 inch wide by 9 inch high by 1 inch thick. Unfortunately, it's not perfectly flat. Don't ask me how this got bent, but it is. But still, it'll make an excellent welding table dolly, other uses. So, and if I need a chunk of steel 1 inch thick for something, I can always cut it off. As my friend Jim would insist on, of course, you all know this is a pipe wrench. Sorry, my phone, for some reason, just took a left turn. Anyway, my buddy Jim will insist these are monkey wrenches. I got a complete set from smallest to largest. Coe's adjustable spanners. Most are in pretty good shape, just need cleanup. I think this one is gone. It's pretty much gone. But I happen to have in my hoard one exactly the same size with the wooden handle. This one is the same size. It's got the steel handle. So, yeah, this is really cool. Do I need these? No. I need them like another hole in the head, but the old boy had them prominently displayed on the outside wall of his shop at the entryway, and I will probably do something similar. I'll clean them up a little bit, maybe a little evapor rust, maybe if I get ambitious, electrolysis process in a big tub, who knows? We'll see. But yeah, Coe's adjustable spanners. This lovely blowtorch, this thing is huge. I bet you that tank holds a half a gallon of fuel. There is no maker's mark anywhere on this thing. The only thing I can spot is a number. Sorry. Glare on. Come on, Stuart. Film. Number 502 on the handle. Other than that, I can't find any mark on this anywhere. So that will get shined up. I've got a couple more of these. So I'll get them up on a shelf somewhere. And then I got this sweet little Eagle number 33F 6-ounce oiler. Complete. Spout's in good shape. I don't know yet. The action appears to work. I don't know yet if the pump inside works, but it'll get cleaned up. This, I am sure, is probably an Eagle oiler as well. However, there is no markings on it anywhere that would identify it as Eagle. But another really nice oil can. You know, I collect oil cans, and I keep them full of oil, and I use them all, except for the ones that are up there. You see the two tall railroad cans. I keep those for sentimental reasons. The big red one there also. That's from the Great Northern Railroad. My maternal grandfather was an engineer with the Great Northern Railroad for over 40 years. So that red one is a Great Northern can. The one next to it is just a railroad oiler. I got another one up there, and then I got a little, that's a little Aladdin lamp type oiler. First glance, it looks great, but the bottom's rusted out. Probably repairable, but no, that's a shelf ornament. Okay, I'm running off the rails here. Let me get back to what we're doing. This guy right here, I couldn't pass it up. This is a Lawson. Oops, sorry for the glare. Let me get you around here. This is a Lawson 4-cycle horizontal shaft engine. I'm guessing 1 horsepower, 3/4 horsepower. I don't know. But the paint is still on it. The logo on both sides of the tank are still on it. The inside of the tank is spotless. It's still got the label on the side of the oil bath air cleaner. She ain't stuck, and she's got compression. It's complete. So, yeah, there will be a future video about this engine. I don't know when, but this will definitely be featured on a video. 805 Road King, if you are Mike, small engine mechanic, have any advice for me as far as saving this paint before I start cleaning it? I took some real soft steel wool to the tag, and of course the paint that was on the tag flaked right off. So I'm going to stop until the experts tell me what I should do to clean this thing up, because I don't think it'll take much to get it running. What surprised me about this, even though it is a Lawson engine, it's got a Fairbanks Morse tag on it. Fairbanks Morse, Chicago, Illinois. Gives the engine type RSC 591, and it's a number 6-37122. I don't know if it's a 1937 or a 1922. Again, 805 Road King, if you know, or I can get online and Google, I guess. But anyway, yeah, this thing is, I mean, it's complete right down to the springs on the governor, you know. So this is going to be a future video. Yeah, anyway. I couldn't pass this up. Nancy and I had all kinds of stuff like this at our last place up in Seaback, Washington, before we sold out and moved. An old push garden cultivator. And this thing is, the steel on it is in surprisingly good shape. It even still has some paint on it. Of course, the handles are worse for wear from being bleached out and dried out in the Arizona sun, but that's really cool. And then Nancy got this copper water fountain. And she's told me, I said, well, man, we ought to clean that up, polish it up. She says, nope, I like the patina just the way it is. So I'm not to touch it. I'll wash it, you know, but I'm not going to polish it. She's insisting she likes that patina. It came with a pump, although I think that pump is probably roach, judging by the general condition. Although the cord is quite soft and pliable, not all cracked. So I might throw that in a bucket of water and plug it in and see if I pop a breaker. I do have one repair to do. This one copper leaf, which goes right there, that came off. But, hey, I'll fix that. And then finally, the finale. Blends right in with the truck. This nut and bolt vin. This thing is old. It's older than my orange lamps. And, well, come on. They can't see that. What am I doing? Come on, Stuart. Dead air time here. You guys remember this from a few months back. My Lamson nut and bolt bin that I got at an estate sale, and it was full of fasteners. Well, the old boy that had this has it full of all kinds of treasures. I love the wire handles on this thing. There's not a partition one in it anywhere, which is no big deal. I'm a sheet metal guy. I'll make one. But all kinds of various sundry hardware, which I already have. So I think Nancy's going to claim most of this to go in her buckets of treasures. Because most of this basically is scrap. Go figure. Scrap on this channel, really. Yeah, and, you know, lag bolts. I've got a gazillion lag bolts already. These are, I don't know, maybe off shock absorbers? Possible. What do we got here? There's some side cutters. Probably an import, no maker's mark. And lots of rust. Looks like water got in there at one time or another because it's looking a little damp. That is a wing nut. I mean, a big wing nut. Yeah, of course it's a wing nut. So I'm going to, well, there's some brackets, steel brackets I can probably use. Nancy doesn't want them. A Taiwan battery terminal. Never know. Need one of those. Most of these parts are going to go to Nancy for her artwork. Because I have, over on the shelf, I've got containers and containers full of tin cans full of fasteners, nuts and bolts and everything else. Ooh, brand new eye bolts. Probably confiscate those. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I will get my my nut and bolts into this thing. I'll probably set this right on top of the Lamson one. And oh man, we got some cable clamps galore. Holy smokes! You guys, oh yeah, screws. You guys, if you've priced nut and bolt bins, you know how expensive they are. And I was playing around with the idea of making one, you know. More cable clamps. Ooh, battery terminal protectors. Probably confiscate those. I was playing around with making one, you know. And but then I found the Lamson, and now I found this one. And I'm not going to tell you what I paid for them, but trust me, they were cheap. So I will say that between both of them, I've got far less than $100 US into both those bolt bins. So I'm happy. I'll get my stuff out of cans and into this, and then transfer this stuff into those tin cans, and that will become Nancy's hoard for future artwork. So, okay, there you have it. I'm going to wrap this one up. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by and checking out the hoard. Hope you have a great day. Hope you're a little drier than us. Humidity's up today, so it's sticky. All right, that's enough. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye now.